Okay, so, I mean, Dexter, we're going into the fifth season. We're going into vastly different season. So now are we going to be seeing a new side to Masuka along with some of the new changes for some of the other characters?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to see new sides to characters, and when you have good writers, they know better to not regurgitate the same stuff. So, but you'll still see the sort of the sexy side of Masuka, but you also see the different sides that you haven't seen from him. Either you'll be shocked or you'll be wowed.
Okay. Or maybe a little bit of both.
Or a little bit of both, which sometimes is good too.
Okay. Can you say if Desmond Harrington's character is going to come to Masuka and try to rally him as an ally? Because it doesn't seem like anyone else wants to look at Dexter right now.
Right. No, it certainly looks that way from the trailers. But that's definitely a storyline that the writers are working on, and we'll see in season 5. As far as him coming to Masuka, that I've yet to see that happen. But I've only seen 5 episodes of the script so far. So, but it's definitely in the realm of possibilities that Masuka might inadvertently or on purpose come across some sort of evidence that he that he finds, which hey, would be fun.
And if he does, I mean, is that something that you think he would want to hide to protect his friend, or do you think he would want to be the hero?
That's really interesting. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. It might take him a bit of time to sort of figure out what he would do. Just off the top of my head, I feel like he would run away, but at the same time he would say, you're my friend, you're my buddy. Well, let's get you some help, or either that, or he might be like, you know what, I've got some crazy neighbors. Why don't you come and help me out here?
Exactly. Obviously, I mean, let's say he finds something out about Dexter, it's going to put a strain in his relationship with Deb. What do you see happening there? What would you like to see happen there? Because there have been hints that you guys, Masuka obviously wants to hook up with her. There have been little hints that, some of the fans want to see that.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think it's bad business to mix business and pleasure?
No, it's never a bad business to mix business and pleasure. But it's definitely something that's been talked about. That we've hinted from the start of the show, from the series. But I don't think we're gonna see Deborah and Masuka together anytime soon.
Sure.
If we do, it's gonna take a long time for me to convince her.
Oh, geez. And so are they bringing on anybody else for you then as a romantic interest?
Not yet. I haven't had a romantic interest since, I think season 3.
And they never seem to end very well.
They never end very well. So, it might be fun to bring someone back on again for a love interest or two.
Okay.
I'm just like the audience too. As an actor, I want to see and do different aspects of this character. So, I'm exploring a different side of Masuka this year. And the writers have given me a chance to do that, and I think the writers are smart enough to continue to do that, because you don't want to regurgitate the same stuff over and over again. Otherwise, you'll lose your audience.
Right. And how much of the humor in your character is just straight on the page, or how much is it that they play to your strengths?
Most of it's on the page. But you never know until you actually get there and you sit down and or stand up and you're doing the scene. Things change once you're actually saying the words and acting with your castmates. So I still do ad-lib here and there, but for the most part, I think the writers have sort of caught on to the voice of Masuka, and they certainly give you the base of the language and the dialogue, but I still throw stuff here and there.
And do you ever throw something in that just throws whoever you're in the scene against off their game?
Oh yeah, all the time. There was a line in there. It's actually you might have seen it on YouTube. It's a clip about me. I'm confronting Miguel's brother, played by Jason Olazabal, and I basically tell him that based on the evidence, I say that science is a cold-hearted bitch. So that was the line, and instead of that line, I made it a little bit more specific, and I said science is a cold-hearted bitch with a 14-inch strap-on.
And he lost it.
And I mean, yeah, a few people lost it
because you're not expecting it,
You're
and
not
it's
expecting it.
exactly.
You know?
But it's Showtime, so it can fly.
Yeah, absolutely.